I am the master of my destiny. Whether it is fuel or a car or a holiday or a meal, I got this. I'm not arrogant. I'm blessed. I'm favored. And then here's the problem. I know it.
Yeah.
Welcome back to my channel. We're wrapping up this conversation on women and money, and of course, women who have been to Centonomy. And they have told you in the last video their story before Centonomy. I want to wrap this up by basically finding out what money means for you as a woman. I have understood over time, and I'll start with myself, that money, first and foremost, feels good. Your own money feels twice as good.
Yes.
And money is a great equalizer, because all money has the same president on it. Yes, and I remember saying this to a banker that used to hand out pink checkbooks. I was like, no.
Don't give me one.
Don't, no. Because how I work and the money I make is the same. And since we don't get a female discount in supermarkets, let's not do this. Yes, let's not do this. So for me, and when you and I talked, we kind of nodded to each other and we're like, nothing feels like your money when you spend it. Nothing feels like your money when you spend it. Just in case the two of you ever go off the rails. What would you like to tell another woman about us and money now that you no longer do Mufasa?
It's a journey.
True.
It's a journey, and it starts with the first step. Do it fearfully. Even if you're scared,
do it.
Just do it.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Yeah.
And, then we'll be able to, like one of the classes we had in Centonomy was, there's that movie.
The Matrix.
Metric.
Yes.
There's the
Which
blue
pill?
Yeah. Which pill?
Blue or red?
Blue or red. So take the plunge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and see where it takes you. And sometimes you'll fall, but just get up, because you've already mapped up the path that you want to go.
Yes.
And it is always your path,
Yes.
not ours.
Not ours.
It's my
yours.
path.
Yes.
And I know my destination. You will see me, we could be moving in the same direction, but if like getting to this place,
you all took different routes.
we all took different routes, but we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even as I was coming, I was following vehicles, although our vehicles next to me were moving all in the same direction.
But they were going
everybody
elsewhere.
was going their own destination. So it is your journey.
It is your journey.
And it is, just go fearfully, step by step. I love when you do those, the vision board.
Yeah.
And when I love ticking, cancelling,
Done.
achieved.
Yes, I know.
The satisfaction. Or when the money comes in and you're like, yes.
Yes.
It gives you that motisha to move on.
Keep going.
But nobody knows it 100%.
Yeah.
But it's just one step and being focused.
Yes.
And now you're moving with understanding and knowledge. It's not trisex.
No.
No, you're moving forward with knowledge. That even when you're making an investment, it's from a point of knowledge. And you're able to say, no. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Let me take the risk.
Yes.
So what?
So what? So
what? Yeah.
What excites me about the two of you is that you completely burst the myth that a certain generation of women under 30 are waiting for somebody else, I don't know who, to come and get it done for them. I realize that actually it's a story that's propagated by people who don't want to believe that a new day has come. And if they can steal your thunder, and they've tried to steal mine for years, and I'm thinking, you think I used to wake up at 4 to earn stones? Are you high? But what I would like to know is, this many months, weeks, days after Centonomy, what would you tell another 30-year-old woman about Centonomy?
Wow. One of the things I'd like the women to know is we need to take charge and keep taking charge.
Oh, right.
Be consistent, because sometimes you can take it
and then
you let go. Why am I saying this? 2014 is when I did Centonomy. And that was 5 years ago. I was 25. And what blew my mind at that time, other than the debt class, because I had actually got myself into debt with my business, was my non-financial asset. What is this non-financial asset? It's what you talked about, this thing I have in my hand.
Yes.
And I discovered, we did this exercise, and I did my lifeline, that exercise of the lifeline, and discovered very interesting character traits or behaviors I had done, and noticed one. When I was a kid, one of the key things I asked for was a blackboard and chalk. When I was in campus, key things I used to do was to, be in the club and be the one making presentations. After coming back from a trip I'd made, one of the key things I did was join Toastmasters, a public speaking club. What I liked to do, and I could do,
was speak.
Yes. And I was doing it almost all the time.
And effortlessly.
For free. I'd be called to schools, churches, and all that for free.
Time to charge.
There
you go.
And I immediately the next year, Centonomy sends out an email. And you see how the world connects. Sends an email and says, "Hi alumni, if any one of you would be interested in being one of our trainers, please send an email."
Wow.
And I was like, wait, this is what I've been looking for the last couple of months, to be able to activate my non-financial asset. I can actually be paid for this. Time to start. And that's how I started my journey. Part-time trainer. And now my passion has kept on growing. Desire to keep on working on knowledge management and sharing. And here I am, head of training, because all I want to do is keep making sure that we have the best learning programs ever. We need to take charge and keep at it.
Yes.
Be consistent. Let's make our money. Save and invest. Utilize it. Retirement is coming. Time for
the way these young ones say it.
So
casually.
No, as in for real, it sounds casual.
I love it that you say it. When I was 28, I sounded crazy if I said it.
For me, it's so real. Carol,
Yeah.
I am 30 in a couple of months, and I want to be able to enjoy myself without thinking, why I should have done this.
This is also true.
You know, and yet, how will that be? That I will say I should have done this when I had the chance to do it.
This is true.
There are people who they wish they would have done it, but they did not have that knowledge,
That's what
understanding.
She talks about, understanding.
Now, what do we have to?
Actually,
what is our excuse?
Yeah.
This is true.
So
What
come
is
and join
your
Centonomy.
lesson, Madam 24?
First, I'd like to start with how you said that we're not waiting.
Yes, for this mythical person.
And why I haven't been waiting, and I'm not going to start waiting for someone to come and carry me off on a white horse.
Or maybe a white ribbon.
It's because my whole life, like I told you, I am a product of females who believe that we are going to change the next generation of female leaders.
Yes.
There was no man. There was no someone.
It's called a
it was a female who decided that she's gonna be great, and I'm gonna use myself as the gap, as her bridge. So there's no waiting.
No.
I know the only one who can help me is a female, and I'm female, so now it's my time.
Yes.
And my lesson especially because now I'm representing the Ziggers,
The Ziggers.
is that there has not been a better time to be black.
Oh yes.
To be young, female.
Yes.
Because every single thing that comes up has that tag. It's either you're female, you're black, or you're youth. Every single opportunity that is coming up is for us. So why not jump on it? Why not take those free classes and say, hey, I want to be a part-time trainer, or I want the free classes and I'll give you this service.
Yes.
Why, and as you were telling me, because I was sharing how we were planning this trip, and I was thinking, wait, maybe I could invest that money in something
I don't
better.
need, Bali ain't going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere. I want to enjoy myself, but why not enjoy it in my 30s or when I'm a bit older? Why worry when I'm at that age that I should have done this at this point?
Yes.
So that's the only thing I have to say. There's no better time to be black, female, and young.
Yes.
This is your time, and there's no one who's gonna come and carry you off. Because even when that someone comes, at some point they'll have to drop you off for another
Next
figure,
For another model.
for another one.
Yes.
Yeah? And then at that point when you're dropped off, you're gonna be saying, hey, I wish I'd done this at this particular point. Yeah, and this is a perfect time to talk to older women, to join Centonomy, to pick up those small opportunities. They're everywhere. I don't understand why young people keep saying there are no opportunities. Yet
Problem
it's
with
at the click.
opportunities is they look like work.
They look like what?
They are work.
The problem with opportunities is they come dressed in overalls.
And you're the one who decides. Honestly, you're the one who decides that, you know what, I'm tired of that cycle.
Yes.
I'm tired of always being scared that I could tilt over at any point and go back to where I was.
Yes.
So, like you said, you make that move and you continue making it, and you look back. And if you're afraid, there's this thing I started that if I'm too scared, I cannot. I'm just not in that position. Reward yourself in small steps. Like I might not be able to go to Bali in December, right? But can I buy myself that perfume? Designer perfume. If I save up for the next 6 months, I'll be able to buy my Gucci or my Givenchy or buy my Louis Vuittons.
Yes.
Yeah, it might not be the Bali, but it's still an achievement. And I liked the whole ticking. So I have sticky notes.
Do you have your vision board?
I carry notebooks and sticky notes and I write them down. And I love the ticks. I'm like, whoop, I'm done with that. Yeah, I've done this, I've done that.
Let me tell you, for me, I have notebooks.
Oh, really?
Because that's how I like to ink it.
Yeah.
Because, that's what I say about dreams.
Thinking.
And there's nothing amazing, and I agree with all of you, ticking that box. It just makes it, I did that. I could do another. There's something else.
My vision board is on my ceiling.
Wow.
So when I wake up,
You just see.
Yeah, you see it.
look at it
I like
and
it.
able to focus. And I'm like, how far am I from getting it?
I must say
What?
something.
What?
Just sitting here with you has just shown me that I can do anything
Yes.
I want in my life, and no person should dare talk to me about age or
I know.
how young you are or how old you are,
How small you look.
or how small. Kwanza, that thing of being short, those comments people make, like out of power comments, can we just end that story as
And
women?
I just want to add on that point, because you kept saying the word, which has really been bugging me, the arrogant term.
Oh, yes, yes. So let me explain where she's coming from. I said one of the things that happens when you make your own money is that because there is a power that comes with that, people term you as arrogant.
Yeah.
What they don't understand is I'm walking on air. I literally, because I am the master of my destiny. Whether it is fuel or a car or a holiday or a meal, I got this. I'm not arrogant. I'm blessed, I'm favored, and then here's the problem. I know it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing for me, the arrogant term was, and I was actually,
They already
I
pinned
told,
that on my
I told this to my mom, yeah. It's not that I'm arrogant, just because I refuse to take nonsense, because I don't want to tilt over. If you want to call it arrogant, then
okay.
fine. I will take it and say, you know what, in the next 3 years, when you see me driving my dream car,
Yes.
then you will not think I'm arrogant.
No.
You say she's successful.
Yeah, because then I was just the word arrogant, like it just kept ringing in my mind.
And
I'm
it's
like,
something that we only affix on women.
Yes.
Like aggressive rather than assertive. It's just one of those things. So ignore it. Yes. The only reason I went before you and she went before me is so that you never have to deal with the nonsense that we did. We already shut that down.
Yeah.
They try, but we're always like, you still here? Really? Yes. And also remember this, everything that follows I am will come looking for you.
Yes.
Everything.
Everything.
I am tired, I am bored, I am stressed, it will come looking for you. I am blessed, I'm successful,
I'm highly favored.
I'm highly favored, will come looking for you. But also whatever it is you're seeking is seeking you. The universe didn't just connect what you were looking for, came looking for you.
Yeah.
So, also be careful what you put out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to be super.
Yeah. Thank you. The rest of you, go register for Centonomy. Why are you still looking at us? Us guys are just going to gossip for a while.
Thank you for having us.
That was good.